hair, man. Just wait, you'll get
Where
old.
am I sitting at, Craig? Here or here? Where you want me, Joe?
Right by the mic, yeah. Hear you on TV.
All right, guys. Guys, I thought we did some really good things tonight. You know, when I look at the stat sheet, I didn't realize this. We had 60 points in the paint. I thought we shared the ball. I didn't like us at halftime. I thought we gave up too many offensive rebounds. We were in great position. That being said, I don't think we blocked back, but it's good to see us starting to play a little bit better. You know, that's the team that I envision where we can switch presses and be able to give different looks, and we were able to turn those guys over 20 times and get 9 steals. So I think we're getting better. I thought we got better from the FIU game to this game right here. So questions?
CJ seems to be aggressive and kind of taking on the role of your leader. What have you seen from him through 4 games that supports that?
Yeah, you know, Joe, he's playing really good basketball, and he's becoming a good player because he's doing it in every different way. The only thing that he's missing right now, he hasn't shot many three-pointers, and he's still getting 18 to 19 points a game. But I've asked him a lot of times when a transfer comes in, they don't know what to say. It's not really their team. Obviously because they're coming from another university, especially when you transfer up. And he and I have talked about, man, taking some ownership in NC State now. You have a voice in the locker room and be that voice, and I think he's starting to embrace those type of things.
Does it feel like the last 2 games that you got an all-conference center? You combined the 2 staff?
Yeah, I mean, when I look at our center position, I'm happy with it. I mean, you know, DJ is Manny Bates has made DJ Funderburg a better shot blocker. He wasn't a great shot blocker but now he knows that in order to play, he's got to protect the paint. But both of those guys are good. We got one guy who can play inside out, and Manny's as good of a rim protector that there is in college basketball. And as both of those guys get comfortable and DJ gets back in shape and Manny gets more experience, then I like our center position.
You played them both at the same time a little in the first half. What did you think of that? And when Danny Dixon comes back and gives you a little bit more depth at that position, do you see yourself going to that more?
Yeah, we plan on using that lineups at times, and I wanted to experiment with it today. Danny, of course, with Danny's foot, we need Danny back in order to play both of those guys on the floor at the same time because obviously I need someone to come off the bench. But I like it because DJ can play 4. We just haven't had a center since he's been here where DJ could be able to slide over to the 4 spot.
Coach, you talked about looking offensively. You mentioned Manny's going to be a work in progress, but is this kind of what you envision with his athleticism, getting some easy lobs and close looks at the basket?
Yeah, when I recruited Manny, I was looking for a taller, just as athletic Devontae Kaycock. You know, we had a lot of success with Devontae at UNCW, but he was 6'6". Well, Manny's doing it at 6'11". He's long, he can run the floor, he's athletic, and he will get better as the season go along offensively, and I think you're starting to see some of that. But he's a great finisher around the rim, especially with lobs.
Did you see what you wanted to see out of that full-court press?
Yeah, I did. You know, we were able to mix it up a little bit. We had the different combinations going, and I thought our guys were very active. You know, I went into the game trying to get 40 deflections. As you guys know, we had 41 today, which was good.
Markelle said he's not concerned about his shooting. Are you?
No, I'm not. You know, it's going to take him some time. You know, he's got to find his groove and find his rhythm. Right now, he's not there. But he'll be fine. I don't worry about guys like Markelle because, you know, the next game it could click for him. He just got to start. He hasn't had great practices, meaning that he hasn't scored the ball great in practice. And once that happens, he'll be fine.
Is this a residual effect of his ankle, or is this just between the years at this point?
No, I think it's his ankle. I mean, I think he's. I mean, you know, when he had that ankle injury, it was pretty bad. He went up and he came down on a guy's foot, and he twisted it almost to the point I thought he almost broke it. And so I think he's a little hesitant as far as going up shooting shots, scared that he's going to come down on somebody. And you know, it's going to be a work in progress. But I don't worry about Markelle. He's going to be fine. You know, until he gets his groove back and able to score the ball, I want to facilitate a little bit more.
You had a couple guys today that weren't dressed, AJ Taylor, Danny Dixon, and the injury issues for both of them.
Yeah, so AJ is when he first got here, he had a minor surgery on his knee, and it's bothering him. I don't know if he's ever going to get over it. It's, you know, we're going to get him back to the doctor and take a look at it and see where he's at right now. If he doesn't, then we may have to see if we can redshirt him. And then Danny was feeling good for 2 or 3 days, and his foot was bothering him, and I want him to get healthy because we're going to need him down the stretch, and that's the reason why those two guys are not playing.
Is that the same injury as the exhibition game that kept him?
Yes.
Playing? So,
Yeah. You asking about AJ or Danny?
Danny.
Yes.
Did you speak to the team at halftime about rebounding, because you did significantly better on the board?
Yeah, no, I didn't say a word, and I mean that because I could hear my assistant coaches yelling at them about rebounding, so I figured I wouldn't come in and do it. So I took the opposite. I went the opposite direction and talked about just playing, coming out of halftime with energy. But I figured they didn't need to hear that again from the head coach because every assistant coach to a man yelled at them about blocking out. So.
What would you say the identity of the team is right now, and where do you want it to be by the new year?
Well, I want us to, I want us to be a team that can play a lot of different combinations. I know we only have 8 guys right now, but I want us to be a team that can switch defenses a lot. I want us to get out in transition a little bit. And then I want our veterans to play like veterans. And that's why it's so important. CJ's playing great. Joe talked about it. But I got to get Markell Johnson playing better basketball. And then, I like where we're at our center spot. For the first time since I've been here, we've got a guy who can protect our rim so we can sell out a little bit more on the press.
Thanks, Coach.
Guys, thanks.